on, guys? It is your boy Beagers, and we are here for the finale of the Pokemon Sword and Shield Wonderlocke Cagelocke with the one and the only Mr. ArsenalMC.
Hi. I'm so nervous.
And when I do say the finale, it is indeed the final episode. We are going to be taking on Leon and doing our very last cage match. So let us know in the final comment section down below for us whether you are Team ArsenalMC, part of his shopping crew, his store.
You're part of the MCers. You're an employee of the MCers.
There you go. Or if you're a part of the Beagers Brigade, to figure out who is going to win this thing. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe like only the Beagers Brigade can and the MCers can. Let's get a final team recap without the moves, because we don't want to spoil everything. But we agreed to show the teams, because
Yes,
we're going to see them when we battle Leon anyways.
Yeah, we could do it where we don't like screen share anything, but I think that's what takes the fun out of like seeing if something happens on his screen. There's no way I can react to it.
Exactly.
And so, because Beagers didn't do as much grinding as I did, I over prepared for this. I over prepared. I have damage calculations. I have multiple spreadsheets. I have a lot of things set up for this because I want to win so badly. But
we'll put it this way:
so
Caleb
scared.
actually had to help me with grinding. That's how
Beagers got
long
into
it
this
took.
call and was like, "I'm not prepared. I need to grind more." And I was like, "Okay, well, we'll do max rate battles together." So we'll see. Do you want to share your screen? Since this is your channel, do you want to share your team first? Do you want me to share my
You know
team
what?
first?
I'll give you that. Perfectly fair enough. I will give you my team because Caleb pretty much knows what kind of team I have, but he does know a few of them that are like SQ or risque. My team consists of Charizard, Venusaur, Gyarados, Mudsdale, Metagross, and Sylveon.
Okay, you didn't bring. Okay.
That's all you're seeing because my items are showing as well. So
You didn't bring.
that's enough for you.
How do I spell Sylveon? I don't know how to spell Sylveon.
That is enough for you. As he's over there going over to his damage calcs.
I'm just writing down who you have. I'm just typing it out who you brought.
As everyone's screaming, "Let's go, Beagers!" Everyone knows Beagers is gonna be victorious for a second time. I'm still undefeated on the final match.
So that's Beagers' team. This is my team. We have Primarina, Jolteon, Metagross, Rillaboom, T-Tar, and Dredagon. That is my team. That's how I'm going.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly really surprised you did not bring the sand team that you potentially had.
Yeah, but
I'm really surprised you didn't do that.
I thought about it, but I was like, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it at the very end, and I'm really sad I didn't bring Lucario. But for the team that I thought he was gonna bring, he had a lot of flying types that could really hurt me. And so I was like, I have a steel type in Metagross. I don't need to bring another fighting type. He has a fighting type move if I need it. I was very concerned. I was very concerned of getting hit by, because he has 3 different flying types for the team. Now he still has 2.
Yeah, I still have 2. That's the one thing I'm really worried about when we get into the cage match. But we still have to battle Leon. But
We still have to battle Leon. This could all change. One of us could just get blown back.
yeah, because as you can tell when he showed his levels in the 70s, I'm mid-60s.
Yeah, I grinded, because I want you guys to know, I almost grinded to level 100. I wanted to get everyone to level 100, just so I didn't have to worry about Leon.
Oh, we gotta talk to him. We gotta talk to the man at the counter, just like at a hotel.
Oh, do we? Oh, well.
I guess so.
Why did it let us up here?
We gotta talk to this guy, right here.
Do we? Okay.
This is the final match against the champion. The championship match. Are you ready to face Leon?
I'm shaking. I'm so nervous.
I want you to know, as we started recording, I got better. Like,
I got nervous.
I'm getting better.
I've gotten more nervous.
You've gotten more nervous, really?
Yeah, I got more nervous when we pressed the record button.
Beagers. The crowd is screaming Beagers. I don't know about on your end. Like, they know I'm going to win. I also know what the first Mon is coming out. Because I have faced Leon so many times.
I know.
With
I
Pokemon
also don't
challenges
know what
and
the
going
first
through it.
Pokemon coming out is, and I probably should have switched out my Mons to be prepared for that.
The first Mon
but I
should
didn't.
be Angel Slash.
Okay, well, that's still not good for me because that's a steel type. And I put my water type in first.
Yeah, you got Primarina out first. See, I pay attention. I also know you have leftovers on Primarina.
I do, because we were talking about whether or not to give Primarina as its ability or as its item.
I mean, to be fair, you know what? You know what my Mudsdale has. It's
I know
the
what your
same
Mudsdale
item
has,
for the
so-
last 5 episodes.
Yeah, and Primarina's had the same item the whole time too. So
Pretty
I'm
much.
so nervous.
Now we just have to get rid of Leon. Like, we're all hyped up for the cage match, like the match itself, but now we just have to get through Leon without anything bad happening.
Without any problems. He took off his thing.
He took off his cloak. It's like Incredibles. No capes. No capes.
Well, I need to switch.
Yeah, you're gonna need to switch. Because I didn't even one-shot the Angel Slash.
You and your fire type. I'm just gonna go into my dark type.
Like I said, not gonna lie, I'm honestly really, really scared of your team. Because I'm still focused on your team over there as well. Why does this thing hit so hard?
I hope it breaks. That it one-shot too.
No, I outspeed it now.
Thanks,
Okay. We're still good. We're still good. That's not going to do anything to Angel Slash, by the way. I hope it's Seika Swords. I hope it's Seika Swords. I hope it's Seika Swords.
Flash.
It's got Flash Cannon, though. Steel is super effective to rock.
Well, I don't have anything. I don't have anything else to hit it.
Dracopult.
I was about to Dynamax. I was like, oh, I'm going to Dynamax. Never mind. That would be a terrible idea.
I mean, technically you could, but you better watch yourself.
I one-shot it.
If that Angel Slash lived at any point,
if it would have lived and it would have got a high roll, I would have died. That is a shiny Sylvia. Oh yeah, that's your Eevee. That's
remember
your
my
shiny
Eevee?
I was like, that's a shiny.
You remember my Eevee that I had?
Seismitoad.
I finally decided to use my Eevee.
Okay. That's good. At least you finally decided to use it.
Oh yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
this is
switch
the
out.
Mon that I had someone help me decide on what to bring to the team.
I want you to know, when we were doing the grinding, your first Mon in your party showed up, and I saw it was Sylveon.
Yep.
And so I was like, oh,
Yep.
he brought the Sylveon. Oh god, that's not. I did not think that at all.
That's not something that I remember him having.
Because I saw it and I was like, oh, he did evolve his grass type into Sylveon.
my grass type?
Your Eevee, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I finally evolved my Eevee. Oh my goodness, it's got Iron Tail! It was a crit! It was a crit!
Boys, there might be a chance. I am. Oh, who's running a bit of agility?
It was a crit!
I am.
I am pissed. You see how red my face is? I am pissed. That was a win con for me. That Sylveon was a win con for me.
A win con?
Yes!
I don't know what a win con means. Is this a Libido Cinderace, by the way?
I don't care anymore. I don't care. I am mad. I am fuming.
I would be too.
Are you serious?
I'm about to say, you might want to watch out. I'm pretty sure that was, I don't know what he went for, but.
Why is that not doing anything?
Acrobatics.
This is not what I had in mind going into this. You're over here at level 70s.
Yes. We agreed there was no level cap. I'm just saying, we agree there was no level cap.
I want you guys to know, the reason I could not level up properly is because I did not have Wi-Fi to do those Dynamax battles. I had you can ask Caleb, you can ask this man over here. I had a Heliolisk and I had a Gigalith that I could not get by.
Yeah, it took us a couple attempts as well to do it.
We couldn't even get past the Gigalith.
Oh no, we didn't.
We didn't even get past the Gigalith.
Switching. Yeah.
What is this crap?
You're gonna have to switch.
This is stupid. Why does Haxorus...
No. Okay, we're good.
Why does Haxorus have frickin'... What is it? Iron Tail?
I have no idea.
And why is it not getting hit in Confusion? It's used Outrage. Why is it not getting hit in Confusion? Which, as well as that, I got the ability capsule in the Crown Tundra. I gave this thing stamina. Bite me.
He did. He did.
That's another reason why it took so darn long.
That's why I was confused on why I had so much more experience than I did, more levels than I did when I took the last attack. I got healed by leftovers and the grassy terrain.
Okay, this Haxorus is still hitting every single Outrage right now, and I'm getting really, really mad. I don't even know what to say anymore. I just lost a Mon during the champion battle. I'm going to go into a 6v5.
I want you to know, if I don't one-shot this, I feel like there's a very high likelihood that this thing kills me.
It has Iron Tail. We found that out.
Like, I'm not even kidding. I feel like if I don't one-shot this with Moonblast, there's a chance this thing kills me. Or with retaliating.
I mean, is you gonna use this thing for Charizard too? You can Dynamax it right here.
I'm gonna do that. Because also, Primarina has max Dynamax. Maxed out in its Dynamax. So
I am so mad right now.
I am beyond word.
I'm so mad right now. Like, I needed that Sylveon.
Oh, he went first. He outsped me.
He's got Poison Jab too.
Yeah, I knew that. I have his team open.
See, this man is doing all the research, all this stuff. I'm playing it like a Nuzlocke should be played, and you know.
I'm used to doing my challenges where I could I have it open on the side of what he's gonna bring and everything. Since this isn't randomized, I actually can know for a fact what's gonna be brought out every single time.
I missed my sleep powder. This thing needs to go to sleep so I can set things up. Because I gotta heal up now. My whole team is destroyed.
I think I'm gonna take a turn and heal.
Can I hit sleep? Okay, your bad RNG is over on my end right now, and I don't like it.
I'm gonna take a turn.
Do not like this. Can I hit my sleep powder, please? Thank you.
I'm gonna take a G-Max turn and heal. Because I'm very nervous of it pulling out, because it has Solar Beam.
I thought it did.
It does. It has Solar Beam.
I thought it did.
Which I just realized, so I probably shouldn't have waited, but it's fine.
I'm going to full restore everything because I'm going to need this Gyarados for it, but
it
also has ancient power. Gyarados also has ancient power.
Does this thing learn Solar Beam by level up? No, it doesn't. Okay.
I am in so much problem now.
Oh, I could have lived.
Because Sylveon was supposed to take care of your T-Tar, any Dragon types, and be able to compete with your Primarina.
Yeah, I had no idea you could bring out Sylveon. I was like, oh, I can bring in my Dragon type. He has nothing to kill that.
I don't anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Why does it? Okay, Inteleon just flinched me. What? What is this? Damn it.
Dark Pulse.
Damn it. Okay, please stop hitting me.
That was a crit. Leon, you want to stop?
This is
stop what you're doing.
I've done challenges against Leon and never had this much issues.
I need you to die here. Okay, die here. 'Cause I was very nervous.
I don't like this. I do not like this at all. I do not like this green. I do not like this. I do not like green eggs and ham.
I think he's giving you the hands.
Well, I'm trying to set up is what I'm trying to do right now.
You finally landed your sleep powder. Good job.
Oh, for the second time. Yeah.
Oh, for the second
For the second time. I healed everything up. I'm going into Gyarados. I'm hitting D-Dance, and I am setting up.
So he still has a Charizard in the back.
Mm-hmm.
He still has a Charizard. And I don't think he killed all of his mons.
Nope. He has an
He still has-
Inteleon and a Charizard, but I don't know what his last thing is.
Does he still have No, he has Rhyperior.
He has Rhyperior?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can kill it with a waterfall.
Okay.
I can kill it with a waterfall. I just have to D-Dance.
Take your flying type.
I have to D-Dance. I have to D-Dance up
hit
and
you
be
with
able
that
to destroy
Stone Edge.
everything.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
I know you're done. I know you're done.
I finished.
I am setting up right here, right now. I do
done.
not
I
care.
finished.
I am not losing another Mon because of some stupid shenanigans, like Haxorus having Iron Tail. Does it naturally get Iron Tail by level up, or is that a TM?
I can check. Hold on.
Pretty sure that's a TM.
I'm pretty sure it is too, because I mean he does teach moves by TM. Yeah, he gets by TM.
Of course it does.
TR, whatever.
Of course it does.
Yeah, he gets by TR.
This is my third D-Dance. I am not even playing anymore. I am so furious and upset. Caleb, I hope you know you're gonna feel the whole wrath of me right now.
The
when
whole
we
wrath
get into
of
the
Beagers.
cage match.
Well, let me go back to my thing and just get rid of Sylveon real fast. Let me just delete that name. We won't be needing that anymore, will we?
No. No, we will not be. Like I said, I'm maxing out. I don't even care. Don't even care. I need to make sure I
Inteleon
can
can't really
OHKO
hit you,
everything. Snipe shot. I'm not worried about that. I'm a water type.
Is that the first time he's hit you?
Yes. Otherwise,
What
he's
has he
been
been
asleep
doing?
the whole time.
Oh, he's been asleep.
Yep.
I was like, what has he been doing? He's just been sitting there going for tearful look or something?
Pretty much. That's what he's been going for.
I am the champion!
I do not care. I do not care.
It does not matter to me.
It does not matter to me. This Inteleon is going to die. Right here, right now. Inteleon,
It just
you are
lives
dead.
for some stupid reason. This is a dope scene, by the way. The fact that there's a whole band here.
Oh, yeah. I thought
That's
that
really
was
cool.
always really cool. You got the singer, the drummer, and the guitar player.
Which I guess makes sense for like England's
He has
like,
Mr.
rock
Rhyme.
culture. Oh, what did I look up? What was your starter?
Score Bunny?
Oh, I thought you got Sobble.
No.
He had a Sobble, that's what it is. Never mind.
Alright, I am Dynamaxing here, Max Geysering, and taking care of Mr. Rhyme, and then taking care of Charizard at +3.
Okay. That's not super effective.
You're saying okay, not gonna lie, when I heard you say Rhyperior, my first thought was the reverse lock, and it has sturdy. But I think it gets lightning rod or something like that.
He has solid rock for his ability.
Okay, so he can't get crit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
Did it
I
die?
have the rain. Mr. Rhyme is gone. I should
Oh,
have
did
no issues with this Charizard at all.
If the only problem is if it outspeeds you and goes range and power.
It's not gonna outspeed me. I'm +4. +4 in speed.
Oh. Okay.
He will not outspeed me. If he outspeeds me, then I deserve to lose.
What level are you?
I am level 60, what? 65.
I mean, he's also gonna Dynamax as well, so
Yeah, but I'm also at +4
he's
speed.
gonna
+3 attack.
Gigantamax.
I got this. I got this. I am 100% positive in Gyarados' ability to destroy Leon. I am
Okay.
pissed. I
Alright.
am mad.
We'll see. Ooh.
I am Lance. But this time, Gyarados wins the fight, not Charizard. Charizard don't have no... What is it? Thunder Punch or whatever he used in the anime. Charizard, go away. Just
I was
go
really
away.
just trying to cast a lot of doubt, so out the off chance it actually did.
Just go
kill you.
away. If he
I was
had like a
gonna be really
Focus
excited.
Sash and lived and then just...
He doesn't have a held item.
I know,
But that
still.
would have been really funny. He just pulls a Focus Sash out and just is like, yeah, take this. Take this Ancient Power where I get, and then I get an Omni Boost.
in Gigantamax form. Like, no.
That would just be a Max Rock Fall. Never mind. He wouldn't get the Omni Boost. Well,
Alright. With that...
we're going into a 6v5. I want you to know, Beagers. This might be my only way of winning.
The fact that I lost them on?
The fact that you lost them on, that countered most of my team.
Oh yeah, no, that Sylveon was supposed to be... Like I said, it was supposed to be my win con.
And it was
100%.
shiny. That's even worse.
100%.
The fact that it was shiny.
I can
and it
never
doesn't
keep
get
a
to see the
shiny
field.
alive. Ever. Ever.
Can I skip
Even in the
this, or do
Soul
I
Link.
have to save your choice?
Soul Link with Sanok. I lost my shiny.
Did you? Oh,
I lost
I'm
my
so
shot.
nervous.
Anywho, we are now both the champions of the Galar region. Someone did it a little bit better than the other. But...
I'm not going to say who.
We all know who, Caleb. Shut your mouth. Anywho, we will see you guys when we get to the very last cage match. This is your last chance to put in the comment section whether you are Team Beagers or Team Caleb. So go ahead and do that real quick for me. Don't forget to hit the like button, and we will see you in the cage match. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to be taking on Caleb for the very last time. Very last cage match. Caleb, how are you feeling right now? How confident are you feeling right now?
I'm never confident when it comes to these kind of matches.
Really?
I'm
a little surprised because I feel like you should be really confident right now.
Who do you lead? Who do you lead? That's the question.
Because I'm honestly very, very scared. If you didn't watch the beginning of this episode, I am going in with 5 Pokemon.
He is going with 5 Pokemon.
Mr. Caleb probably has damage calcs and everything else all set up and ready.
I have some things. I do have some things. All right.
I am set. I am ready. Are you ready, Mr. Caleb?
I'm so nervous. I think you're leading Mudstale, by the way.
All right. Let's do this. We are not out of this. We are not out of this yet.
I think you're
It
leading
ain't over
Mudstale,
till that
but
fat lady sings. I always say that. By the way,
okay.
Dressing up for the occasion. I see you. All right. All right. All right. We gotta play this smart. And we also can Dynamax one time. Oh!
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here.
I see what you do. I see what's happening here. I mean, it's just as simple as switching as well. So I don't know.
I know, but it has the thing. I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do.
What does Jolteon have that Baton Pass is actually worth using?
Don't worry about it.
It might have Wish. It might get Wish by Eevee, but that's the best I can think of. Otherwise, it has Thunderbolt, Double Kick, Baton Pass, and something else. Maybe Quick Attack.
It doesn't get Thunderbolt.
No, it gets Thunder. It's Thunder.
Yeah. Okay, Leech Seeds. I thought you were
Okay. I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. I can chip down this Metagross little by little. What is it? What is it?
I don't want to talk. I just want to sit here in silence and wait.
Okay, because I want to talk, but if I say something out loud, you're gonna hear exactly what I'm doing, and that's
I know
what I'm scared about.
that's the thing. Does he go for sleep powder here? Because I know he has it. I know he has because he used it on the Teleon. Does he go for sleep powder here? Is the question. And does he outspeed me? Or does he just not go at all? He outspeeds.
Okay, and I outspeed Metagross. That is fantastic to know. Fantastic to know. I just have to remember that because I do not have the damage calcs up and stuff. Okay. So far, so good.
This is actually very bad for me.
This is really good for me.
This is very bad for me.
Question is, what does he do now? Okay, he's keeping the Metagross in.
I woke up.
He woke up turn 1. Okay.
Yep. I was hoping I woke up turn 1, and if I you live.
It didn't kill the Venusaur.
I want you to know. I want you to know Zen Headbutt. It's only 12% chance to KO. Does he switch? Does Beagers switch? Does Beagers switch out, predicting me to Zen Headbutt? That's the question.
Okay. I need
Okay,
Venusaur
he did.
too badly.
He did.
I need
he did
Venusaur
switch.
too badly.
He did switch. You want to know what I did?
You
I switched too.
I need Venusaur way too badly.
I switched too, and I made the right prediction.
Into T-Tar.
I made the right prediction.
Into T-Tar.
Yes. Okay.
This is not good. Okay, what does T-Tar get? I know what T-Tar gets. I know what T-Tar gets. I know what he gets.
See, the thing do you switch here? Do you switch out?
I love how the video is gonna be so quiet now too.
You do switch. I shouldn't have done that, but I thought you were gonna switch, but I was like, I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So I know you have Stone Edge.
That's fine.
I can work with that. And I know I'm 100% positive you have EQ. 100% positive you have EQ. Now I also know T-Tar gets specific things. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not even gonna hesitate with this. I'm gonna do it. There's no way you switch here. Take full advantage of that big, powerful T-Tar. Because if he switches, he's just gonna get hit by the Sandstorm. Son of a gun.
I would like to regain hope. You go for Earthquake, don't you? Oh, you go for counter! Oh my god! I was expecting an Earthquake! I was expecting an Earthquake! Oh my god, okay. That's not what I thought you were going to do at all. Not in the slightest.
This is not good. Okay. I do have an idea. I don't like this
you would
anymore.
think that you can hit me.
I don't have Sylveon.
I'm gonna go for this. I think you switch here.
I don't have Sylveon.
I feel like you have to switch here. You have to. You have to switch. Yeah, you have to switch.
I have to switch.
You switch to Metagross.
Oh my god, he gets knockoff.
It's fine.
I don't have an item though, so I'll take
I know.
it.
I thought you were gonna switch into Charizard. I was gonna take his charcoal away.
Oh, you think I have a charcoal? Haha, that's funny.
Oh, all right. Well, you had a charcoal last time I saw it.
Yeah, it's funny. You think I have a charcoal? Haha.
Last time I saw you, you had a charcoal. So now the question is who lives? Oh, what? Do you have the same moveset as me though? That's the question.
Do I though? Do I?
That's the only problem I have right now. Is do you have the same moveset as me?
I'm like, I want to say stuff, and I don't want to say stuff all at the same time, because this is the last match. Normally, I'd be talking, because this is a competitive battle. You got to talk back and forth. You got to figure out what you got to say. You got to put it out on paper to be able to think right. But Caleb is over here on call with me. It's like, ah! If I say something out loud, he might hear it, and then things will go badly for your boy
I'm gonna
Beagers.
risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. This may have been a huge mistake. Okay. Praise Jesus. Okay. This is just gonna be a thing of us switching back and forth, isn't it?
Does this work, though? Does this work? Is the question.
Why do I feel like you're about to go for Magna Rise or something?
Do I kill the T-Tar here?
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that.
Iron defense. Okay. Alright, alright. And I know for a fact he gets crunch.
No, I don't want to. So what am I? I'm +2 defense. Okay. 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 Meteor Mash. Not what I thought you were going to go for.
Yep, I knew the crunch was coming. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Okay, cool. That's what I was looking for.
The grassy terrain to go away?
Nope. There's my hammer arm. That kills, right?
Oh!
Are you kidding me, T-Tar? T-Tar thick.
I want you to know the reason Oh my god! Oh my god! It didn't kill me.
The reason I didn't go for hammer arm first is because it lowers my speed, and I knew I outspeed you ahead of time.
So just for future just for reference, if you would have went first and hit hammer arm, you would have one-shot me. Before I put up my
defense?
Yeah, because you hit your magnet rise first.
Yep.
You went first. So if you had went for hammer arm, you would have one-shot me. Guaranteed. So that's actually really good for me.
I got a plan, guys. I have a plan. I have a small plan. It's not a good plan because I'm already down a Mon, and he is not, but it is a plan nevertheless.
Oh, wait, there's no reason not to right here. Oh, what? Alright, whatever. What'd you say now? Oh. Okay. Well, that's not good for me. I thought you were going to Dragon Dance.
This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Right here is the Jolteon was coming out with Gyarados. That
Yeah,
means
I
the
thought you
T-Tar
were
is
gonna.
still alive, and so is Sandstorm. So I gotta keep that in mind. Now the question is,
Do you stay in though? That's the question. Do you stay in, or do you switch back out? You know what? Either. Unless you go into one thing, there's no bad decision. Oh, you didn't switch. Okay.
I knew it. I knew he was going into this thing. I knew he was going into this thing. That's why I didn't hit Earthquake.
Heavy Slam. That's fine. That shouldn't one-shot me. There we go.
No, but it does a lot of damage, and I'm okay with that. At least I got damage on the Rillaboom. That was the plan.
Do you switch?
Nobody has to.
What do I have? Tell me.
I know what item you have. I'm not stupid.
Item?
No, I know what move. Your move. It's a move. It's a move.
What move? What move do I have?
Knock off.
Tell me. Oh, yeah, I have that.
I have to attempt this. Problem is, I know he has knockoff, and I know he's probably gonna use knockoff.
No, I didn't. I did not.
Woodhammer. Okay, that killed
Woodhammer. Yeah, but it doesn't kill me, but it gets me low. Oh,
not as low as you thought.
It's because I didn't. I didn't hit you as hard. Never mind. Okay, we're doing good, boys. We're doing good. Ow! I just hit my hand on my desk. Ow! Ow! My hand. I'm so nervous. This is actually such a good match.
I hate
this
so much.
This is such a good match.
All right.
Okay. All right. Gyarados.
Drop the Intimidate
Oh,
drop.
you're gonna drop my attack. Okay. Do you have a flying type?
Do I?
What
Do I?
move does Gyarados do?
I do. There are egg moves.
What flying type move does Gyarados do?
Is it a flying type move? Is it a water
You
move?
don't get a flying type move.
Do I get Fire Fang? Do I get Thunder Fang? Do I get Ice Fang?
Pretty sure you don't get Ice Fang.
Do I get Ice Beam by level up? Who knows?
I mean for Giant Dance. Okay, that's what I thought. Fine, you already outsped me.
That's not gonna kill me. I'm a flying type.
No.
Alright, 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 alright.
Do you Dragon Dance again?
I know this is a stupid plan, but I have to do it. I have to do it.
Okay. Wasn't
have to
expecting
do
you
it.
to G-Max. Alright.
I'm already low on Pokemon. I'm low on... I've lost 2 Pokemon already, and I was already 1 short. I have to do something.
I might die here. I might actually die here.
Oh, you definitely die.
Matt failed? Yeah, I died here. Yeah, I died here. Okay. That's not great, but it's not the worst.
This is not going as I thought it was going to. And I just black screened, so I'm going to try to get this done real quick.
I'm sorry, what happened? Okay. I guess he's okay.
I am still here. I am still here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
No. I can't see anything. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Okay. I'm still here.
Hold on.
I still have
What are
time.
you? Yeah, you still have time. Your attack's up.
Alright. I'm hoping this does some damage.
Max Geyser. Okay.
And for anybody who doesn't know, my Elgato is a pain in the backside.
Okay.
So it black screened
3
on me.
minutes left.
We only have 3 minutes left.
Oh my god. All right. I missed.
dodged
Of
the
course
same.
I missed. Of course I missed. Why wouldn't I miss?
Alright.
Why wouldn't I miss?
So far, so good. That
And
was
the-
the point
and
of
the-
Gyarados. The point of Gyarados was to get off some big damage and to be able to get rid of some things so I can bring out
And
other
the rain's
things.
up. And the rain's up, which is also not good.
Because the biggest problem I'm having is that Jolteon and the T-Tar. But T-Tar is almost dead. And I still have the Jolteon there. So he's going to leave the Primarina alive. Oh my
Wow,
goodness, that thing lived.
That did way more damage than I thought it was going to. Wow, that did a lot
Plus
more
one in
damage
the
than I
rain.
thought it was going to.
Plus one in
Oh,
the rain,
yeah, you're
buddy.
in the rain. That's not good. You know what? Nope.
And I outspeed. Alright, cool.
Yeah. It wasn't worth keeping alive.
Nope.
And it has rough skin.
That's why I was hoping to kill it with the Max Geyser. And
Yeah,
not with Waterfall.
It wasn't worth keeping alive. Right there. It wasn't worth it.
Alright, so I got 2 down.
You got 2 down.
I got 2 down.
And I'm very hurt.
Come on, Gyarados. You did your job. You did your job.
Ah, screw you. I think we're gonna have to switch to another match or something.
We're gonna have to see here. Alright, what happens here? What happens here? There's the Primarina.
Superpower. I was expecting superpower.
That doesn't do enough.
The rain stopped. Okay.
So much animation.
I know,
Alright.
there's so many things happening.
So, right here, we're probably gonna have to call it.
Oh, I pressed my move.
You did? I've hit
Yeah,
my
press
move.
a move. Press a move, it'll still go.
I didn't want to keep Mudsdale out though.
Oh. Well, I mean, you didn't have to keep him out.
Oh my
Lived
goodness,
anyway.
Mudsdale lived.
He lived. Okay, of course he lives. Why doesn't he live? Heavy still has nobody else. Oh, no, I
You
don't.
didn't die either. Okay, so we're gonna come back with the team that we still have alive. Surprisingly, Mudsdale is still alive. That was not my honestly, I didn't think it was going to be. And
pick
we
a
are
move?
going to finish up this match.
I'm just gonna pick a move.
So we'll see you guys in just a second. All right, ladies and gents,
Do you? Okay.
we are bringing in only the Mons that were still alive, and we have to figure out what we want to do. So I have 3 Mons still alive. Now, does Kayla remember what 3 I still have alive? Is the question.
You have Charizard, Mudsdale.
I was able to get
Gyarados.
my Dynamax off. Do I get to Dynamax again since this is another battle?
I would say no. I don't think so.
All right. Fair enough.
I mean, this also reset my HP. So
Yeah. So it does reset the HP. So am
But
I
it-
allowed
it's
to
not- it
Dynamax
reset-
again?
Sure.
All right. Caleb said it.
Sure. I think that's fine. You have Charizard, Mudsdale, and Gyarados left. The Charizard never saw the field. The Gyarados was hurt, and the Mudsdale was hurt. But they both survived.
I am so scared that I only have 3 Mons left.
Yeah, I thought
and
you
his
had 4.
T-Tar is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Which really scares the absolute crap out of me.
This is recording at 57 minutes.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be an episode. That's why I said the champion battle and only this. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what he does here. I'm pretty sure I know what he does here.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm not even playing games here. I'm not playing games here.
I was not expecting a first turn Dynamax.
I'm
Alright.
not playing games here. This is my version of Glass Tier and Spec Tier or whatever.
Okay.
Magnet Rice. Yep. I knew he was going for that. I knew he was going
I
for
really
that.
didn't want to hit. I really don't want to get hit by an earthquake.
Don't worry, I wasn't going for it.
I think I died in Max. Nothing so.
You're a psychic
Oh,
type, so you eat
Oh,
this
yeah, I'm
up.
a psychic type. I eat that. I eat that for breakfast. The problem is I don't want to live. I mean, I don't want to live. I don't want to stay in. I want to live. I just don't want to stay in.
I want to live. Alright, so the question is... Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. There's no... He knows at this point. There's no he withdrew. Okay. I picked the right move.
You did.
I picked the right move. That Primarina almost dead now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got this. We got this. The Beagers Brigade's still here. Beagers Brigade's still here. Now the question is, do you leave this thing in? Let it die.
I don't know. Do I?
Oh, he Dynamaxing.
Do I? What do I do, Beagers? What do I do here? I don't know.
He's Dynamaxing the Primarina. Do I outspeed? I highly doubt I outspeed.
I doubt it.
He probably kills me here.
If you do outspeed, I would be thoroughly surprised.
Max guard. Alright.
Now you get small.
This Primarina is a big issue. Very
now you get
big
small.
Issue. No comment.
And you face my water. Does he switch? He doesn't have the Venusaur left. He only has Gyarados. Gyarados will lose one.
Let's see. What is he have left?
You know what? I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. Did I pick right? Oh. Okay. Not what I thought was gonna come out. Not at all. Why would you send out the Charizard?
Oh, it was a crit! Of course it was a crit.
Why would you send the Charizard out right here?
Why would I send the Charizard out?
What move do you have that you're...
I'll explain my thought process in a second. I hope you know that Charizard gets Thunder Punch.
Does it?
Did I not mention that with Leon?
No.
Yeah, I mentioned it with Leon. Leon goes up against Lance, who has a Gyarados, and he uses Thunder Punch on Gyarados as their Dynamax.
Air Slide.
Oh, it was a crit. Do I get the flinch? No.
I'm so confused. Are you trying to flinch me? Is that what just happened?
Yes, but at the same time, Charizard, I knew it was going to die. Charizard was no use to me, unfortunately, at this point.
Okay.
Because the Rillaboom's already dead.
Oh, that's true. The Rillaboom is already dead. So okay.
T-Tar destroys Charizard.
That's very
So
true.
does your Primarina.
Mm-hmm.
So does half your team.
I assume I went for Max Starfall because I thought Gyarados was coming out. It's like because I thought you were like, oh, he's gonna go for Max Geyser. I'll send out Gyarados and it'll eat it. There's the Gyarados.
This is not what I had in mind. And I know what you're gonna go for.
I don't think
He's got one of two things. He either goes into...
I've already pressed my move, so you can say whatever you want. I've already
either
clicked
goes
my
into
move.
Jolteon, or he stays in and hits Sing.
Okay.
And that's what I'm truly scared about.
Which one?
He's gonna hit Sing. He's gonna hit Sing. It's a 55% accurate move, though. That's the problem. It has to miss. He hits Moonblast.
Mm-hmm.
I live that easily, though.
I know you do. I know you do.
Okay. I will
I fully
take it.
understand.
Now the question is, do I get greedy? do I get greedy and go for 2? Absolutely not.
That's fine. The reason I went for Moonblast is because I wanted a clean switch.
Fair enough.
I didn't want to have to worry about not getting a clean switch in.
Oh my goodness. This is the longest episode of CageLocke ever.
I mean, there's also gonna be a big chunk that cut out from where we're doing the.
Fair. With the cuts, the ending.
See, if you'd been greedy, I would have assumed you would stay in. But I don't think you stay in. No,
I
you
don't
did.
outspeed.
You're wrong.
I don't outspeed.
You made the wrong
+1.
decision. See, if you'd been greedy, you would have lived that. And the rain. No, that was I don't know what just disappeared. I thought the rain just disappeared.
All right. So right now, I'm still good. I'm still good with
one mon
Mudsdale. Because I counter
one mon
everything
left.
that you have.
That's true.
So the question is, what does Caleb do now?
Either hope and pray or.
All I need is Mudsdale to take home the gold.
You know what? I'm gonna go for this.
Sand attack. He's playing the accuracy card. He's playing the accuracy card. And I can only imagine how big of a smile he has on his face when he hits sand attack. I can only imagine how big of a smile you have right now.
It's actually pretty big.
I can hear it when you talk, the smile you have.
Okay.
I am so scared. I am so scared. Does he go for Magnet Rise? Or does he go for an attacking move? I think he goes for Magnet Rise. He either goes Magnet Rise or he goes for Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt for the flinches. That's my prediction. Oh wow, he just goes for Meteor Mash.
It hits harder.
All right.
It hits harder.
All right.
And I assumed you wouldn't go for a Earthquake. You go for Earthquake now. Because I think this Mudsdale has a very good chance of beating me. Like a very good chance of beating my team.
Oh no, here's the Zen Headbutt. Stamina.
Does he flinch?
No flinch, counter. What?
Sand attack!
There's no way!
Sand attack!
There's no way!
I hit once. Do I?
I think he kills me here.
I don't know. It depends on what your leftovers did.
I'm pretty sure you kill me here.
And I got a crit.
Crit to boot. Are you kidding me?
Ugh. You have no idea how good this feels. You guys have no idea how good this feels to beat him. You have no idea. After 2 series where I just got my butt handed to me, to beat him in a final fight after only winning 2 cage matches is so good. Good job, Beagers, though. Genuinely good job. If I hadn't have landed Sand Attack, you would have beat me.
That counter would have hit and EQ would have killed your T-Tar.
Yes. I'm so glad I put Sand Attack on Jolteon.
GG. That was...
Oh my god. That was amazing.
And the only thing I can truly say is congratulations, Caleb, for that victory. I made a stupid play with Leon. And not having 6 mods to even begin with. But I thought I still played that pretty well. It
came down to the very end. It came down to the very end for that. I
want you to know the 2 mons that I had going into it that were my victory, like, Pokemon, wasn't Charizard, wasn't Metagross, it was Mudsdale and Sylveon, my 2 tankiest things that I had.
Yeah, Sylvie. Oh, if you hadn't have died to that Sylveon might have just wrecked my whole team. It would have completely changed the way that this match went.
Oh, I'm so upset.
I wish I could. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Beagers' face.
The fact that counter missed. If counter would have hit and killed, I had the game won. With the stamina boosts in defense, I had the game. What did T-Tar have? Did T-Tar have Ice Punch?
No. T-Tar had...
it had EQ, Crunch, Stone Edge, and something else.
He had Iron Defense.
And Iron Defense, that's right. I knew his moveset. I knew his... Gosh
also,
darn it!
I want you to Rillaboom had Noble Roar. And I'm just looking for things that like doesn't make any sense that I just put on my mons for fun. But yeah, Rillaboom had Noble Roar. That was the weird thing for him. And I don't think anyone's had anything really weird. I almost gave him Taunt, which would have been really good for your Gyarados, but
damn. GG, Caleb. GG.
I'm so glad.
GG.
I'm so glad Sylveon landed that. Oh my god.
Caleb is currently the victor, which, if you guys know anything about me or Caleb, we are extremely competitive. We cannot end off on this.
No, it cannot end up being a one win each.
So, we're going to ask some of our friends, and we're going to ask you guys, the MCers and the Brigade. Leave it in the comment section down below. What series, what generation do you want to see next? I highly doubt that we can do Legends Arceus. That would be one
I doubt
heck
it.
of a Cagelocke.
We'd have to play it. We'd have to play through it first.
Oh yeah, we got to play through it first. But which technically, when this goes out, Legends of Arceus is out. So I hope you guys are enjoying the game as well. But you got to.
I'm just gonna be down here.
You know what? Caleb won. So Caleb, you sign off the series. The last episode of the series. You are victor. You sign it off.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support on this series. Everything. This is, I think, my favorite series to do. Like, to do right now is recording with Beagers, doing the cage locks. They're so fun. They're so competitive. And me and Beagers are just so competitive against each other, just in general, that it's so fun to do it in this way and actually be able to have bragging rights now, especially that I just came back and beat him.
We're tied. We're tied. We're
No,
1-1.
I came back from only winning 2 cage matches to win the whole series. Okay, I'm happy. Let me have my win. Let me have my win.
I'll let you have your win.
We went to Beagers' home, and he won in Hoenn. You came to Galler, what Beagers calls my home, and I won.
You know
now
what?
Now we have to go to neutral
poetic.
territory. We have to go to neutral territory now. It's like the Super Bowl. We got to go to neutral territory and have this fight, so no one has home field advantage. So, like Beagers said, let us know where you want us to go next and all that sort of stuff. Make sure you subscribe to both of us, because I know Beagers will be doing Legend Arceus content, that I think.
Yes, I will be.
He will be. I may be doing some Legends Arceus content depending on how the game goes when I first play it. And I have some other stuff going on, some other challenges and stuff like that. So make sure you guys go check out both our channels, subscribe, press that bell. You should subscribe. It's free, and you can unsubscribe if you want later. I'd prefer if you didn't, but you could do it.
If you don't like us, unsubscribe.
Yeah.
You should give us a try.
Yeah, give us a try.
It's like
food. Give us the good old
one
college
bite.
try. I mean, that's a little bit wasteful to take one bite of food and throw it away.
Well,
but
if you don't like, you give it to your dog. You give it to your fish. I don't know.
I think that's a little rude to give your dog food that you think is crap. Anyway, make sure you press the like button down below. Subscribe to both of our channels. I guess link to my channel will be in the description down below.
It will. We gotta wrap this up here, Caleb.
I know. I'm stumbling. I'm stuttering. This is what happens when you put me on the stop. Goodbye. On the stop. Goodbye.
Thank you guys for all the love and support. We'll see you guys in the very next series. Bye, guys.